Now joining us is Purdue head coach Sharon Versyp. Coach Versyp is entering her 10th season with the Boilermakers, who return 9 letter winners and 3 starters from last season. Coach, if you'd like to start with an opening statement, and then we'll open the floor for questions.
It's great to see everybody. We went to Italy in August, so that foreign tour for us really was able to jumpstart our season a little bit, which we really needed. And, being able to have the freshmen be able to practice with us and be able to build that team chemistry. Each year it changes, obviously, with losing seniors and bringing in new freshmen. But I thought we did a lot of great things. We put in a lot of work getting back to Purdue basketball, and it was a very successful trip for us.
Thank you, Coach, and we'll open the floor for questions.
Off last year's season, you graduated 2 leaders and contributors. Just what have you seen from April Wilson in terms of stepping up, and what do you need from her throughout the season?
Well, April has really stepped up as a leader, and that's one thing that we needed from her. At the point guard spot, we feel what we've always done at Purdue is have one of our best defenders at the point as well as scoring point guards. And, after last year, April really has geared it up, stepped to another level. She should be scoring, probably making decisions, scoring 60% of the time, delivering 40% of the time, setting other players up. And she really was able to do that this summer when we played overseas. We played 3 games over there. She shot the ball exceptionally well, was totally dictated our offense and defense. So I think she really realizes what she needs to do for the team. And at least we were able to have that experience, but now she has to stay consistent and bring it every single game for us.
Morning.
Morning.
Who among the freshman players right now has stood out early in the practices, and who do you think might help you immediately first jump ball?
Well, I think the 3 really need to play this year for us. But, I've been really impressed with Nora Kiesler. She's a 6'6" player from Louisville, Kentucky. She's a post that facilitates the ball. She communicates as a freshman, which very, very rare for any freshman, but especially a post, very intelligent, and I think she makes this better just being on the floor, one, because of her size, but her knowledge and her intelligence and being able to read, the defense. So I think she's made the biggest impact for us. I think Dominique McBride is from Bedford North Lawrence, 6'2". She's a kid that can score the ball for us down low. She's at stretch 4, can shoot the 3. She's got great touch around the basket. And, right now we need that. We need that down low because we lost, obviously, Lisa and Whitney from last year, and we need some players to go to. But we're playing that stretch 4 a little bit more and allowing her to do a lot of different things. But you teach her something one time, she gets it. And she just goes at her own speed. And I think those 2 are going to be the most impactful for us.
With the addition of Maryland and Rutgers to the league and having gone through it for a full season, could you talk about maybe the competitiveness and how different the Big Ten is now compared to previous years?
I think it just continues to grow our conference. I thought it was extremely competitive prior to their addition, and then adding them, obviously, with their top 25 rankings and how Maryland's done so well over the last several seasons, representing us in the Final Four. It just brings another element of, it's like Coach Queese talked about, the growth and the experience and the challenges. You think you're working hard, you think you're doing some great things, but usually that junior, senior year, you really get it and you play at the higher level. And, you can't wait too long to play at that high level, especially in our league. And they just, and it allows us, I guess, for us nationally to even recruit in a lot of different areas. So they've added so many things to the table, and and it's great because, you're challenged every day.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
Defense has been so much a mainstay, a part of who you are. Compared from last year, how much better do you want to be in that area, and what are you doing specifically to get them in that mindset?
Well, I think again, it's an offensive game these days, but I am a defensive coach, and we were really, I guess you would say, manhandled last year because we only had 5 healthy players. And so I had to disguise things. We played more zone than playing man, couldn't pressure, So when you have those obstacles, you just have to be creative and do what you do. But we put in so much work. We're going to be one of the best conditioned teams, I'll tell you that right now. That started probably 2 days after the Big Ten tournament. So we're definitely going to be the best conditioned team. We've just put in a lot of work, getting back to the hard-nosed defensive team, rebounding, being able to run. But you got to be able to play defense at every area, and we lacked that last year. And I will make sure that doesn't happen again.
Coach, with the new rule changes that have been implemented for the upcoming season, how do you see that? Because you said you're a defensive coach, so how does that change, especially in the last minutes of the quarters?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. All of us coaches have to strategize totally differently. You have to understand your timeouts. You have to understand the rule of, if I rebound the ball, I better not advance it because I don't get my timeout going up to the sideline. So I think a lot of people are going to be messing up on that rule. I was fortunate. Our team was able to go to Italy, so we had a lot of those same rules. There's a few that we didn't have, but that allowed us to have those experiences, real live experiences, where our players had to play through a lot of different things, understanding the rules, and a 24-second shot clock, which was actually really nice. But on the defensive end, even though you're advancing the ball, you got to be able to play defense. You got to have deflections. But you got to be very good at sideline out of bounds now. Offensively and defensively, and we saw that even in the WNBA game when you get 1.7 seconds, and you can still get a 3-ball off. I think watching the WNBA really should have helped a lot of people studying what we're going to be going against this year.
Coach Sharon Versyp, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.